Welcome to my channel, guys. Brown Boss JA Tours. So yes, people, today I'm in Montego Bay, St. James, where I'll be doing a review of the construction of the Western Children and Adolescent Hospital and also rehabilitation works for the Cornwall Regional Hospital. So yes, guys, a fun-packed segment today, so just stay tuned and ensure to watch the video in its entirety so that you can get all the information. So I've started off here in Jared Park, Montego Bay, and I'll drive straight up to the Mount Salem region, where the Cornwall Regional Hospital and the future Western Children and Adolescent Hospital will be situated. Yes, guys, so this will definitely be a game changer here for Jamaica and by extension the Caribbean. So back on October 23rd, 2019, Prime Minister the Honorable Andrew Holness broke ground for the construction of the Western Children and Adolescent Hospital in Montego Bay. The facility, which was a gift from the People's Republic of China, will be built on the grounds of the Cornwall Regional Hospital for approximately US $43 million. Yes, people. So Prime Minister Andrew Holness also acknowledged former Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller for the initial work done in lobbying with the Chinese for the hospital. So the Western Children Adolescent Hospital will be the first of its kind in the English-speaking Caribbean. On completion, the 6-story hospital will have a 220-bed capacity, in-house pharmacy, emergency room, dialysis room, plus administrative offices, a food court, and accommodation for employees. The hospital is expected to complement the Bustamante Hospital for Children in Kingston by providing increased access to specialized pediatric and adolescent care. When completed, the state-of-the-art institution will treat children and adolescents up to 18 years old across Western Jamaica. The hospital, however, is being financed primarily by the government of the People's Republic of China, which is providing external financial support. The hospital was scheduled to be completed in 2021, but work ground to a halt because of the novel coronavirus pandemic back in 2020. As a result, workers on the project went back home to China. The work on the project resumed back in 2022. Yes, people, so a lot of controversy happened, surrounding this project, and also the rehabilitation of the Cornwall Regional Hospital is another controversy as well. I'll tell you more about that as the video progresses. Right now, I'm just driving to the site right now so that you can see it. I just drove along this side near Harrison Memorial High School so that you can see the hospital from that angle. Alright, guys, so I'm just driving right now, getting to the grounds of the hospital. So stay with me while I take you on this journey. So just to give you some information here from sources I've gotten online. So this was on February 23rd, 2023 from the Jamaica Observer. So I'm going to read to you an extract. So it reads, the government plans to spend $365 million for the fiscal year of 2023 to 2024 towards completion of the $7 billion Western Children Adolescent Hospital in Montego Bay, St. James. According to the estimates of expenditure for 2023/2024, the allocation will go towards completing the car park, upgrading of the sewage treatment system, and construction of the hospital main building, which was already 20% in the making. So 2022/2023 revised budget of $191 million to the health facility covered preliminary activities including site clearance, resurfacing, and widening of the road leading to the construction site, utility relocation and reconnection, as well as security services. Physical targets in the joint venture include the construction, equipping, and commissioning of new and functional children's hospital on the Cornwall Regional Hospital's compound in St. James. So former mayor of Montego Bay and current member of the Parliament for St. James Southern, Omar Davis, says the project represents another major step for Montego Bay in becoming the healthiest city in the Caribbean. Alright guys, so the Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, is meanwhile encouraged by the pace of the construction. He said, as I quote, "I am very encouraged that it is going to be a really nice institution based on what we see is happening," he stated recently. So yes guys, Tufton noted that there were some issues with finding local skilled labor, including carpenters and masons for the project. However, he anticipates more skilled labor coming in from China to work on the facility. Alright people, so for the new fiscal year of the year 2024-2025, according to the source from Nationwide Radio, the government plans to spend more than $800 million to complete the construction of the Western Children Adolescent Hospital in Montego Bay, St. James. Building works up to the end of December 2023, including site clearance and widening of the road leading to the construction site, utility relocation and reconnection, and security services have been completed. Phases 1 and 2 parking facilities have been completed, and the structural works for the main building and the nurses' residence have been completed. The funds will be spent on the completion of structural work for the morgue and underground water tanks. The funds will also be used to finance the completion of all external works, the procurement of furniture, the installation of equipment in the main building, and the nurses' residence. Alright guys, so I am actually at the site right now, showing you the actual building of the hospital, well, both hospitals. You can see the Children's Hospital towards the left, and on the right you should see Cornwall Regional Hospital. So yes guys, really close by, but this will definitely be, a game changer here for the Caribbean, or the English speaking Caribbean. Yes guys, it will be really exciting when this project is finally completed, as it's been long awaited for Jamaicans, especially in the western end right now of the island. So yes guys, just tell me what you think about this project. In the comment section, let me know what you think, and remember to like, share this channel with your friends and family, alright, so that it can get to a wider audience, and it's also good for the algorithm. So yes guys, the fact that I'm on the premises right now, I'll definitely venture over to the Cornwall Regional Hospital and give you an update on that as well. So in the meantime guys, you can just feast your eyes on the Children's Hospital, so that you can see how it's coming along nicely. So as it relates to the rehabilitation works of the Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay, it all started back in 2019 due to a number of faults since a noxious fumes crisis back in 2016. It should have been completed in 2023. However, it has been given additional budgetary support. From an extract here in the Jamaica Gleaner published on May 4, 2022, Tufton reported that Phase 1 and 2A have been completed at a cost of $1.3 billion, and Phase 2B has started with a price tag of $1.7 billion. This part of the work is intended to repair structural defects that were present in the building. He said that the cabinet has approved the use of a design and build modality for the implementation of the final phase, which will see the restoration of the hospital. The ministry has contracted a US-based commissioning agent firm that has been supporting the project management unit to ensure value for money and the timely delivery of the project. Back to the extract from the Jamaica Observer on February 23rd, 2023. For fiscal year 2023/2024, 2.04 billion has been allocated to commence phase 3 works and attain 30% of the Cornwall Regional Hospital redevelopment. During fiscal year 2022-2023, 1.14 billion was spent on completing phase 2. So currently right now, well, this was recently taken from an extract from Loop News on February 17, 2024, reports that the cost to redevelop the Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay, St. James has ballooned to more than 21 billion, which have resulted in social media users being baffled by the continued increase in expenditure on the project. According to documents relative to the estimates of expenditure for 2024 to 2025 financial year that were tabled in Parliament on Thursday, the rehabilitation cost was initially set at just over 5 billion. The figure has now been revised to 21.4 billion, leaving some media users in shock. Alright guys, but it should not come as a surprise to many, as last April Prime Minister Andrew Holness, the then 14.1 billion budget to rehabilitate the hospital could be increased due to global inflation and other variables. So yes guys, this was what I was referring to, as the controversy for the rehabilitation works for the Cornwall Regional Hospital, guys. So yes guys, project that should have been for 5 billion has now risen to 21.4 billion. So there you have the Cornwall Regional Hospital, guys. And this was where I was actually born. So really fun memories, which I cannot remember. But yes, guys, most people here in Montego Bay were born at that hospital. So it's a type A hospital, so major surgeries and so forth are done at that institution. So yes guys, it really needs the facelift so that we can get a fully functional hospital here in the western part of the island. So yes guys, let me know your thoughts. All right, you can just do so in the comment section. I thank you so much for staying tuned up to this part, and I'll continue to give you updates as they become available. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Brown Boss JA Tours signing out. Peace.